can see we start out literally as a tiny little thing right there. But guys, by the end of this game, we're going to fatten him up and become the size of planet Earth. First, we have to come here to this table here. What does this table do? We start eating like crazy this piece of chicken here. And it looks like we're eating a hamburger, right? A bit inconsistent on the game's part, but all right, we're here already with 70 fat. Now we can already break this platform and go to level 2. Holy cow, hold on. Guys, look at what's happening. We're here smashing like crazy. Am I going to keep smashing infinitely and then I have to climb up to that slope? Looks like not, huh? We made it here, we win. Wow. All that just to earn one single win, one trophy. All right, let's grab this here because we have to complete this tutorial. Holy cow, look at the size of this guy here, guys. This guy's pretty fat. But all right, now we trade this chicken for this French fry. Because for those who don't know, chicken is actually kind of healthy, right? Then French fries are made in the air fryer. I think that's healthy too. Now, here's the thing. We have to keep clicking here because every click lets us gain more fat. So since it's a clicker game, let's turn on our auto click here. And also, let me check what the next rebirth is. It's level 10, right? So let's here, stay here, whatever. Now we can stay at this wooden table, which is the table. After we do the rebirth, we get access to the other tables, right? But for now, since I'm here with auto click on, we can go for now just farming and grabbing. Holy cow, guys, that's pretty fat. We can keep farming and grabbing the trophy. Look, here it's already 5. Let's keep going here because here we need... Holy cow, we're really fat here. Hold on, because this screen isn't very favorable for us. But now, yes, we're here at 36, 37, 38. We're pretty fat. We used to be a toothpick. Now, you all can see here that there's already a little extra fat, a little belly, but we still need a lot more fat. Now, here's the thing. What's this thing here? Do we have to pay for it? Unfortunately, yes, right? Then it's not possible. We have to see that in a bit. Now, here's the thing. Let's secure 10 more wings here, and now we can grab a pet, guys. In other words, we'd rather grab a pet, a red dog. Let's grab a red dog here. All right. Wow, I spent everything on trophies. It's asking here for me to grab a pet, but I spent it all on red dog. But no problem. I'll go ahead and do our first rebirth now, because on the first rebirth, we already get access to this silver table or not. We now have access to silver table. And with the silver table, look at the speed we're gaining fat now, guys. Look, you all saw at the start how I was. And look, holy cow, I'm pretty chubby. But look at this guy here with 2 rebirths. This guy is simply massive. But all right, let's also go back down there so we get more trophies, because I want to grab a pet, right? Because the pet, everybody knows it gives that insane multiplier. And look at this. We're doing it with a certain ease, huh? Here, it's already 6,000. Let's fall here too, because I'm... Holy cow. We smashed the whole wall here, and we can already go to this level. What level is this here? I don't even know. Let me check. Level 62. And here the walls start getting a bit more. How can I put it for you all? Tougher, right? Ah, here it's 40,000, so it's not worth it anymore. Let's secure 50 trophies here, and let's already grab it here. Instead of me grabbing this common egg, let's grab the uncommon one, right? Let's grab 2, and we already spent it all. How do I do this here? Let's open 1. Hold on there, big guy. Hold on. In a bit, we'll talk. In a bit, I'll be bigger than you, man. Let's grab another one here. I didn't even see which one I grabbed, since the guy was right on top of me. I grabbed another one, grabbed 2 common ones. Now, let's equip them here. Where are my pets? Look, grabbed it here. Already equipped automatically, 3.5 and 3. In other words, in a bit, we can grab 1 more and equip all 3. That is what's possible right at the start. Now, here's the thing. Let's go ahead and do 1 more rebirth. Then we can already go to the golden table. Alice, why am I jumping here? Holy cow. I don't know. I just know I already get a free spin. Let's see what we get here. I want 2 million fat. Guys, I want 2 million fat. I'll go ahead and do the rebirth. Hold on there. Hold on there. Instead of me doing the rebirth, let's take advantage of this 2 million fat. Let's go down here and see how far we can get and grab the maximum trophies, because I want to grab another snack since I'm already sick of eating red dogs. And if there's a... What do I like more than pizza, guys? If there's pizza, I'd prefer that. So we have to grab as many trophies as possible here, because like, look, with 2 million, managed to reach here at level 111. And here it already starts getting a bit... How can I put it for you all? Harder for us to advance. But we made it. And here already it's 5.8. From here, I'm not going to advance. I'll just secure these 250 trophies. So what are we going to do? Wow, we're going to grab... What's this? It's a hamburger. Guys, let's grab this little hamburger here. Wow, but it's a hamburger and it looks kind of healthy. As you all can see here, look, there's the bun, meat, cheese, tomato, lettuce, and another piece of bun. It's not that really greasy thing, right? Like, look at this. This is also healthy. It's not something that makes you fat. I wanted that pizza. We'll grab pizza in a bit. Now we're going to do 1 more rebirth. How many rebirths are we at now? I think it's 4. 4 rebirths. We need 1 more to go to this purple table, right? So let's go ahead and do it. I think it's 50, right? 50. We're already here at 4 now, yes. Guys, look at the speed we're gaining fat at. Look at this. Look at the belly. Holy cow. I'm looking like a, I don't know, a little Indian elephant. Look how chubby I am now. And now, yes, after a while here eating at the purple table here, guys, we're at an incredible 40,000, 40 million fat. I think we can manage some trophy farming. I wonder if there's... Guys, there's still an auto win. Let's leave this on auto win to see how it works here. Look, it comes here, it jumps, and I can leave auto click and auto win on. Look at how auto click successfully activated. And let's see how far we can get with 45 million of pure fat, right? If I'm not mistaken, that other part where I stopped was 5 billion per... Why did I go there? I don't understand. Guys, it's like it's sabotaging me in the game. Wait, let's see. Let's go to the manual here, because I didn't like having stopped there, because we're at 40 million and like I think it goes automatic up until the part where we can break all the platforms here. So that's why it didn't happen, right? That's what we're going to find out now. Here it's 91. Here we're already at 116, all right? And here, look. Okay. And auto click, it really does stop at what I told you all. For example, here we can't break everything because here it's 90 million per wall, so we stop here. But it's not worth it, right? Here, look. How can we keep stopping like this? The thing to do for now is manual. Now we're at 750, 250 more. We grab the sandwich. But what am I going to do? I'm at 750. I'm going to grab a rare patch here. Let's grab a little rare patch here. All right, let's click. Grab the little cow here. A sacred little cow. Where's the little cow? Let's equip it here. Look, it equipped automatically. Guys, it's 8. Wow, look at the difference here. Now, what are we going to do? Let's test it here. Look, see the multiplier. Holy cow. Look at this. 84,000 per click. Not counting the table multiplier. And I also saw if these dice here, look, I can use them, but it costs 10 trophies, right? Let's see if we can grab something better here. Look, got this team here. I don't know. Didn't really like it. Chubb, 1 in 20. I'll leave that here because I don't want to spend my trophies, right? Let's leave that here for now. And I'm also going to spend my trophies here to multiply the win, right? Because, like, we already double, guys. We're going to get down there and it'll double. And also fat. We can use this to multiply our fat. It's 80,000, now it's 136. And we're already here at 65 million. So what am I going to do? Let's go down there because I want the trophies to be doubled. So we need to do that little farm run, right? Since we're already pretty pot-bellied here. But there's a guy over there who was way bigger than us. And by the goal... By the end of this video, we have to be the biggest on the server, guys. We have to be the maximum amount of fat possible. A true king of fat here in this game. Whoa, that guy was up there with a kind of ominous patch. Huh, kind of different, kind of strange. I just know I'm already here with an incredible 100 million. Wow, this isn't worth it here. And this is going to take a while. If we stay here on this staircase, it's going to take forever. So let's grab 500 trophies here already. And so we grabbed 500 trophies. Actually, I need to grab the sandwich, isn't that right? So let's go back down there. And I decided to come to the lower part. And look at this, guys. Here, it's already 1 billion strength, these walls here. I'm at almost 200, so each wall here for us to break is taking 5 jumps. I don't think that was a good deal, right? But all right, let's see how much there is down here too, right? Maybe there's like, I don't know, some 5,000 trophies with the multiplier. I think it'll be worth it, right? So let's break everything here. Look, wow, 1,000 trophies with 1.7. That'll come out to about 2,000, all right? Then with 2,000, we can... Guys, that worked out. Let's grab this team here. Bean and toast. Let's grab it here. All right, we spent... Wow, we spent all our... Look at this, 750,000. And this one we ended up with, holy cow, 3 million. Now we can do the 10 rebirths, I think, right? So let's fatten up here until 10 rebirths because we need to do this multiplier by 5 here, right? And after eating a ton, guys, we're finally going to do our 10th rebirth and go to the ice table. Let's go to the ice table now. Let's complete 10 rebirths here. Look at the speed we're leveling up at. Look at the size of our belly. Wow, I've never gotten so fat in a game on Roblox. Now, here's the thing. As you all can also see, I've already grabbed 2 legendary patches here, but there's still the secret, right? Which costs 100,000 each for a secret pet. And we're going to manage to grab at least one of them, right? But for that, we need to get really fat. Because if I'm not mistaken, let me check. Because it's the next to the walls, I think it's 50 billion. In other words, we'd be here for a really long time if we went manually here without farming, right? Let's go check here because we can do this on whatever it is on automatic. But we have to see how many billions these walls have. Not mistaken, up to wall number 176, we can go easily. Ah, no, here things start getting complicated. This wall here already has 30 billion. The last one, if I'm not mistaken, is number 210. It already has 60 billion here. Ah, 60 billion. And here things start getting more worrying because here the first one has 64 million strength. Holy cow, so we're gonna have to build up here, right? Let's already put it on automatic. Let's start farming. And also, I completely forgot. We can come here, look and multiply our trophies. Wow, even though it started getting expensive now, huh? We multiply by 2.6, but this thing is kind of expensive. I'm also gonna multiply our now, guys, per click, gonna generate 2.4. And also, why not increase our luck, right? Even though I'm not gonna spend on pets right now. So for now, it's fine. What I need to swap out to is this snack here that I'm sick of. If I'm not mistaken, it's a pizza. Already sick of eating pizza. We need to grab something more caloric and also tastier, right? And as you all can see, we're generating 28 million per click, man. Look at how broken this is. But now with 10,000 trophies, we can grab this here. What is this? A snack, guys. It's a chicken snack, but it's a chicken snack. How can I put it for you all? It's a healthier snack. Like, how is it more fattening? We were at 20 million. We doubled to 43 million per click. And now here's the thing. We need to farm 50,000 trophies or 100 for us to grab that secret there. But since the walls there are really, how can I put it for you all? Powerful and tough. Resistant. I have to train here infinitely for us to be able to get through to there, right? So, and then, guys, let's leave it farming here on auto-click. Look, since we're at 5 trillion fat, except I didn't even spend my money. I'm already at 3 million in wins. But what happens? We're at double the trophy. So what are we going to do? We're at 3 million. We can buy this. Guys, hold on. We can buy this last one. So let's buy it here. It's the macaroni and cheese. In other words, pasta and cheese. Look how this thing works. And each click is 26 billion. Oh my God. We still have 400,000 trophies left. So we can grab the 4 secrets here, right? Wow, this one here is 1%. If I grab this, hold on. Let me see if I have a luck potion. I don't have the luck potion, but I have something here to increase our luck. But first, let me check. It's 3 pets. So I have 400,000. So the rest I'll spend 184,000. So let's spend it all here on luck. 184,000. 24,000. All right, hold on. I have to go slow here. Oh my god. I spent more than I needed. I spent more than... But all right, let's grab 2 legendaries here. Let's open the first one. Wow, it's from the galaxy, guys. We got an alien at 4%. And now we got a rocket. How much is this rocket here worth? Wow, the rocket is the worst one. But all right, let's equip both secrets that we have. Wow, it's 62. The other 55. Each click is 54 billion, guys. Look at that. What craziness. And what if we do the following? I can already do the rebirth here now. Because we're at... How can I put it for you all? Way past rebirth. I don't even know how much we're at. Look at this. Look at the speed we're leveling up at now. My god. Hold on. Look at this. Holy cow. We can do infinite rebirths. My god. Hold on. Let me check here. Next one is 140. Look at this, man. We just left it farming infinitely here. This thing got way out of control at 24 trillion. I don't even remember how much I was at before doing the rebirth, but I think it was around that, right? No, it was 5 trillion. Now I remember. Now let's do one more rebirth here. All right. I can take advantage because I have the potion. I have 2 potions there. Let me check this here. What does this do? I don't know. This is double wing there. All right. What are we going to do, guys? Let's take advantage of these double trophies. We're going to try to reach the last spot here in the depths of the earth. I don't know if it's going to be possible to reach the depths of the earth, but I think we can get past that area we were at, right? Since I was on automatic, I went there to have an afternoon coffee, eat some cake, whatever, and I left it farming here on automatic, and by the time I came back, I was already at 5 trillion. But now here's the thing, we're at 37! Just from the macaroni and cheese that I bought here and the pet secret. In other words, the multiplier here was absurd. Now we're here. Let me check, we're at 211, so we can go down here more calmly, because I'm at 45 trillion. Look at the speed we're climbing here, 47, 48. Holy cow, I think we're going to reach the center of the earth. Here it's already starting to get a bit more absurd. Except here, look, it's 50,000 wings multiplied by 2. How much would that come out to? Wow, I give 300,000, not one bit. So what am I going to do? I'm going to grab 2 more pets here. Let's open all the pets here. Look, I got a little rocket, which isn't what I wanted. Got this world. It's planet Earth, guys. Got planet Earth. I can't afford to buy, so I had 90,000 left. With 90,000, we can come here and do an upgrade. Let's put it all into speed. I'm at max speed. Now, click rate, I'm not at max, but all right, that was enough to buy a good amount. Look at this now. Let's equip our best pets. Guys, wait. Since I have a spare rocket here, let's try turning it into gold. Let's put it here. Let's see if it works. And, it failed. Let's try these last ones here, all right? This one didn't work. Wow, this one here is basically telling you to throw the pet away because it never works out. And look at this, 60 million, guys. If I stay here, look at the Cooper speed here. That's absurd. Holy cow, but since the video is getting long, I'll wrap it up here. If you all want part 2, me reaching the center of the earth, the center of planet Earth in the volcanic area, because in the center of planet Earth, there's already that magma, right, guys? So if you all want it, just leave it in the comments and I'll bring it to you, all right? Cheers, see you. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next one.